Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warrior LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warrior LTV. Keep it locked.
I'm gonna tell you. We, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I said? Yes, set the bar for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this shit. Yes, brothers and sisters, greetings in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I I, and all things good and wonderful amongst us and about us. Welcome viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and go to the platform. So today we're going to shed some light on the farm workers them plight where they go through in Canada, because I don't know how them do it really and truly. I hear me see it go on, and I see the suffering, I hear the claims where the man them make, and I know the suffering is proper real, because again, the cold and the climate of Canada is nowhere compared to the UK. Nothing. UK not close to it, none at all. And yet I know the one of UK are wicked. You see, so we're going to put some observation on that. Particularly how our Labour minister or the minister who in charge of them sort of thing there, Karl Samuda, claims to the man them a tell lie and all them sort of thing there, you know. Why I tell you. Anyway, before that we go observe some people where I lace chocolate and sweets with drugs and them sort of thing there, you know, see it. So we go listen to that little clip here first, and then we're going at it. You know, see it. So bear with me a bit there. I could listen to the message, the voice note here.
Chocolate bars reportedly laced with magic mushrooms. Chocolate bars reportedly contain psilocybin, a hallucinogenic compound and schedulized substance. Winter Haven police say authorities in Florida are warning parents of chocolate bars that are reportedly laced with hallucinogenic mushrooms as illegal substances are increasingly being produced in candy-like form. Police in Winter Haven located the chocolate bars while executing a recent search warrant at a meth den, the Winter Haven Police Department said on Wednesday. The chocolate apparently contains shrooms, or magic mushrooms, a type of cultivated mushroom that contains a psychoactive and hallucinogenic compound called psilocybin, a Schedule I drug that is not legal in the state of Florida, police said. The apparent chocolate-laced shrooms appear to be sold by a company in California that lists them for $30 on its website, Fox 15 Tampa report. Police said that there have not been any reports of children ingesting this type of chocolate in the Winter Haven community. The bars were sent to a lab for testing. Shrooms can cause increased blood pressure and heart rate, nausea, vomiting, and hallucinations or delusions, according to authorities. Police encourage parents to speak with their children about eating anything that could potentially contain a dangerous substance. While Winter Haven has yet to receive any reports, police warned that other parts of the country have seen illegal substances like fentanyl being produced in colorful candy-like pills or gummies. Fentanyl is becoming so widespread, and dealers are finding new ways to entice unsuspecting users, Winter Haven Police Chief David Brannon said. It's only a matter of time that it could crop up in our area, so we are dedicated to target these dealers.
Yeah. So that's a new recent development where, you know, the man them, as the article claims, the man them knowingly put it in a sweets and them sort of thing. They forget the people them unconsciously addicted, and then them now be the supplier, you know, create them own a market type of thing. See? So right now I'm gonna try read to the item, the article concerning the Jamaican farm worker them in Canada, and we'll explore the story of some more in a future broadcast, you know. See, but we could observe that one here right now. Alright, we're gonna show two videos, we're gonna observe two little clippings, and hear two man express themselves, and then we read what the minister say. You know, see it. So I could jump in at that and then reach out.
When I reach Toronto, that's the time I know exactly where I'm going. And then when I reached the location, I said, God, why did you take me to hell? I said, there is so much place in Canada. Why have you take me to hell? So the moment I pulled the door and went into this place is like a hut. It's like a hut. It's made out of zinc, not insulated or anything. It's just zinc, metal. Upstairs and downstairs, concrete floor. Dust rubber in concrete, dust rubber floor. So it look brown. It brown like outside. Yes, we're reaching 3 o'clock. Hungry, tired, and I heard that I have to report to work 7 o'clock the next morning. Going to cut frozen cabbage. No winter gear, no winter shoes, no winter gear. So, went to use the washroom. When I look at the washroom, the water was brown. When turn on the tap, no, first I went to pee, and then when the condition of the bowl was brown, and I'm saying, why is it look like this? And then I went to wash my hands, turn on the tap, I realized that the water was brown also. So I'm saying, I went and asked the other guys, what type of water is this? And they say, don't use it to wash your face and do not put it in your mouth.
What was the thing that bothered you most while you were there about the conditions?
Is that you don't have no one to talk to. The Jamaican license service that we say we have, I don't think it's Jamaican license service. It's Canadian license service.
Why you say that?
Because if you have a problem and you call the license service, the guys, the workers have a problem and you call the license service, they won't come to you. They go to the boss. They talk to the boss first.
What do you mean?
Dan, I said you don't have a Jamaican license service, you're a Canadian license service. They look out for the boss, not you. Not you. I tell you an instant, we are not supposed to be in the greenhouse when the chemical is sprayed. And that's the time they start spray the field, spray the tomato when we are in the greenhouse working, when we are not supposed to. And I remember this particular time when we all get the liaison officer to come. The liaison officer go to the big man, not to the workers.
So
and then he come out and say some little stupidness like, if you don't want to do it and somebody else will do it for you and all kind of stuff.
You heard that? You were there?
We were sitting on the stool out there when they came. That if they answer the phone, because the phone will be there ringing and nobody no answer. If they do come, that's...
Yes, I. So that are the workers them experience. Them I give for them, you know. them outline for them evidence and them people are the only set of workers them where we hear a complain about them sort of treatment and bad treatment when them go up and work program abroad and things like that. You know, see, but we are focused on that one, yeah, for the time being, and the facts are well, then the people them come and ball to the so-called elected leader them who supposed to stand up and defend them, even investigate what go on and them not do it. While I man have other source where dig deeper in the investigation and say the claims them where the man them make it's not lie, but we are sure that at a later date. You know, see it. Anyway, I could read this here and I want to hear where our Labour Minister, I say, Karl Samuda. You see, we get the wrong people them for represent we. Because them people that never share what pain, them can't relate to what pain as much as them live in Jamaica. The minister them and the people them we are lead where some people were growing in a different Jamaica from where we growing at. You see, so there are some set of people who feel like so our pain threshold is 5 times that of theirs. And we can bear, so them determine how much pain we supposed to, you know, bear. You know, see, and And it's evident right here in this guy's statement, in this guy's argument. Anyway, I can read. Jamaican Labour ministers rejected complaints from Jamaican farm workers who say they face conditions akin to systematic slavery in Canada, saying he observed no evidence of mistreatment during a recent visit to farms in the province of Ontario. In a statement sent to Al Jazeera on Friday, Karl Samuda said he toured 9 farms between August 14th and 16th, including the 2 farms employing the temporary migrant workers from Jamaica who raised the alarm over their work conditions. We are treated like mules and punished for not working fast enough. The Jamaican workers affiliated with right groups Migrant Workers Alliance for Change and employed under Canada's Seasonal Agricultural Work Program, SAWP, said in an August 11 letter sent to Samuda. As it currently stands, SAP is systematic slavery, they wrote. But the minister said that while working conditions varied at different farms visited, he and his team observed very good relations between workers and their employers, as well as with the Jamaican government liaison officers based in Canada to safeguard the interests of the workers. We observe no evidence of mistreatment, Samuda said, stressing that SAP is absolutely essential to thousands of Jamaican families, many rural communities, and the entire country of Jamaica. In a new statement on Friday, the Jamaican farm workers slammed Samuda's comments as a slap in the face of every farm worker and our families. We feel betrayed, like the world doesn't make sense. Since our letter came out and got media attention, our bosses have been telling us to keep quiet or else they will shut down the farm and we will all lose our jobs, said the workers, who have not been named for fear of retribution. The minister made it clear that we cannot look to the authorities for help, that we as migrant workers must protect ourselves. The workers are in Canada under a temporary migrant labor program that began in 1966 as an agreement between Canada and Jamaica. Since expanded to include 10 other Caribbean countries and Mexico, SAP allows Canadian employers to hire temporary migrant workers to fill gaps in the agricultural labor market. Foreign workers brought to Canada through SAP can have jobs for up to 8 months every year, and many people have been coming to the country for decades under the scheme. I cannot see persons enthusiastically participating in a program for 35 years under the conditions which are now being asserted, Samuda said in his statement. You can say that because you know say we not create a desperation, a life of living desperation of Jamaica, whereby people will actually, catch after a straw. Survival in a Jamaica is like a drowning man catching at a straw. But nevertheless, him know the Canadian can afford to offer better and them triumph and, propagate human rights all over the world. And them are white people and them are black man. Them not expect say this should have done in a good grace or with good intention. You see it. So obviously them will demand more, which them should. And they do, but because Uno tell them so Uno can bad up the people them to take what Uno desire. You see it. Them just lackluster and just drop them on and do what they want to do with poor people. You see it. What I can confirm is that many participants have seized the opportunities provided by the program and have used it to significantly improve the lives of their families and communities. I believe it is absolutely important that we protect the rights of farm workers and ensure that they are treated with dignity, and we must also safeguard the program. But for years, migrant workers in Canada have documented systematic abuse, including poor quality housing, a lack of health standards, and retribution from employers when they speak out about their working condition. much of the problem lies with the fact that temporary migrant workers are effectively tied to their Canadian employers, explained Saeed Hussain, Executive Director of the Migrant Workers Alliance for a Change Rights Group. It is incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to assert any rights at work as a result of this, Hassan told Al Jazeera early this week. So people have to accept conditions of abuse and violence leading to even death because of the immense power imbalance between them and their employers. Temporary foreign workers and their supporters have been calling on Canada to grant them permanent residency as a way to defend their rights. We will continue to unite and fight for a permanent status for all. Permanent status is the only way that we can combat these abusive bosses so they have less power to threaten us and our family, the Jamaican farm workers said on Friday. A National Day of Action is planned for September the 18th, one day before Canada's Parliament resumes. So, to demand the government grant legal status to all foreign workers, refugees, students, and undocumented people in the country. Asked if Ottawa plans to give temporary migrant workers a path to permanent residency, a spokesperson for Immigration, Refugees and Citizens Canada, IRCC, told Al Jazeera this week that the government is exploring ways to help foreign nationals transition from temporary to permanent status. Between 50,000 and 60,000 foreign agricultural laborers come to Canada each year on temporary work permit. They work in various roles, from the planting and harvesting of fruits and vegetables to meat processing. Canada exports more than 63.3 billion Canadian US dollars in agriculture and food products in 2021, making it the 5th largest exporter of agricultural food in the world. You know, see it, and still them treat the Jamaican workers like that. You know, it's diabolic and very wrong. And you know, our dirty, corrupt, inactive, unprofessional minister them, you know, aside with the farm. You know, see it. Them things are hypocrisy at the highest level. It's not nothing that is strange to us, but we use the media have to point out them thing there. You know, see it. The obvious naivety where them attribute to us as Jamaican, and the simple-mindedness, as if we not think for ourselves, I can't think for ourselves. And them truly believe, so we believe everything when them come tell we, Rasta. You know, see, them are the heights of the, you know, disrespect. Yes, you know. But then, just like you hear the man say in a film description, the liaison officer, them not work for Jamaicans. It's like them on contract to the farm. You know, see, not to them own Jamaicans. They don't support them in the things them where they make reference to, I make mention of Rasta. You know, see, and them things are not was strange to it. Them things are things where we know say, man, that's the nature, corruption amongst our people then. Them easily, we are tell you Rasta. Jaja, you know? Yeah. See? So, anyway, we give thanks still, you know. We just want to shed some light on the atrocities of the money I go through, because the program has touched enough of our life right through with history, with time I come up. That's what I say. And we really enough of we look forward to it. Even though we might not actively or personally involved or have any immediate relative who is involved, but it always, you know, the benefits always drop off when a one man or a two man from another community come back. So we have to stand up for the man them. We not condemn the program, but we are condemn the treatment where the people ever get, because there is no consequence or no support or defense from our authority people them for the workforce. We give thanks. See? Like that one.